Well, joining me now is Manisha Taylor, a coach for the Football Association, and Katie Huey, who's the founder of the women's football team Hackney Laces, who are training here tonight. Manisha, I mean, how have you seen this whole FIFA scandal coming as it does when the world should be concentrating on the Women's World Cup?
Yeah, no, absolutely, it should be. And but however, given the corruption and all the negativity around FIFA and the impact I think it's having on the world of football quite widely, I'm actually going to take a positive stance on it. And I strongly believe that, you know, that given the Women's World Cup, that FIFA most definitely, you know, for me, shows that they're trying to strive towards promoting social inequality and also inequality with gender. And it definitely provides a platform for women to play football.
Katie, what's been your response to this whole scandal as it's unravelled?
I think that the scandal's actually stolen all the headlines, so it's detracted from the fact that there's one of the biggest female football sporting events going on right now, yet so few people know about it because the scandal's kind of taken the show.
In your homeland, you're Canadian?
I'm Canadian. It's going on in my country right now.
So you feel it should be getting a lot more attention?
I feel it definitely should be getting much more attention, not just in the media, but I think around it should be something that people are talking about. I think that you start to see an increase in sessions that women's teams are putting on because there's a bit more buzz around women's football, but I do think it needs far more attention than it's been getting.
What does it require? I mean, do you think actual equal treatment by television, you know, all the games televised and all of that? Is that what you want to see?
Yes, I'd love to see the Women's World Cup run in tandem with the Men's World Cup. Why not?
At the same time?
Same time, same venue, same year.
And what's your thinking behind that? Wouldn't that make, you know, it would risk being eclipsed, wouldn't it?
I think that if you put the competition all at once, there's so much buzz around the World Cup that the women are playing the exact same tournament added in.
Just excuse me a second, sir. We're right on air as you speak, but I'll come and talk to you in a moment. Manisha, what do you think about that idea?
I find that quite interesting. Actually, I'm gonna say that I think having both the men's and the women's World Cup at the same time won't actually work. I just think if we really want to, you know, give the limelight to women's football, and I think if we really want to give it centre stage, it needs to be an entity on its own. And, you know, like I said, that I really am going with a positive view on this. And I think, yes, we have all the scandal and the corruption, but the fact that we have the BBC backing the Women's World Cup, you know, going back to the Women's Super League as well, that the games are now featured on BT Sport, I definitely think it's very positive.
At kids' level, I mean, huge numbers of girls are playing football.
Yes.
In Britain. But, I mean, why, you know, how far away are we from that filtering through to the top teams, you know, the Premier League clubs and the national teams delivering?
Well, funny enough, actually, I was coaching a group of girls earlier on today at school, and you know, the club that I currently run is for 12 to 14-year-olds, and you know, statistics suggested that 14 is the dip because of, you know, hormones and so on with girls. But we're way oversubscribed. I've got over 35 girls that want to play. I actually asked them about their opinions on the Women's World Cup at the moment, and it was quite mixed. Some of them did say that they felt, you know, just like Katie said, that there needs to be a lot more coverage. However, I had a couple of comments from some of the girls who said that for the first time, they actually believe that stereotypes are being broken down, that barriers are being broken down, and that they said to me that, wow, you know, Manisha, women can really play football. And I said, yes, of course they can.
I mean, look, we've had some of the top women's players on the programme from time to time.
Yeah.
They still haven't reached the kind of celebrity level, anywhere near it, that even relatively junior Premier League footballers reach.
No, and I completely agree. I mean, if we look at the England women's players and their central contract, it's embarrassing what they're in terms of how much they get paid. They you know, those who play in the Women's Super League, it's supposed to be professional. Well, actually, it's not. It's semi-professional because there just isn't enough money there.
Casey, what would inspire more people, do you think, to come out here on a Thursday night or whenever it is that you're normally training?
I think seeing more of it. I think more opportunities, and I think just the general promotion of not just playing sport, but just getting really involved. I think campaigns like Sport England's This Girl Can has seen a huge drive in women kind of turning up to different sessions. I think more community level sports and
less scandal, presumably.
Definitely less scandal.
Well, you wonder what FIFA would be like if there were a few more women on the podium, which is also something you never see at all these press conferences. We will leave it there. Thank you very much indeed. One more story